Good morning, YouTube. Happy Friday. Hope you're doing well. And this World Cup of goals, well, it's starting to take off, and it's starting to take shape as well. In fact, recently I was on the breakfast show on BBC Radio Solent talking about it. Here's a little clip.
And you talked about the new podcast, which is out today, and you are entertaining yourselves with that and on your social media by having one of these kind of World Cup of events.
Yeah, Richard Osman does them very well for children in need and comic relief. He's done the World Cup of crisps, the World Cup of ice cream, the World Cup of biscuits. So we've spoke to a load of Twitter users, got a list of the best AFC Bournemouth goals in the Premier League. So we've got a list of 32. The first opinion poll comes out today, and we're going to whittle it down over the next few days and weeks and find out what people think is going to be the best AFC Bournemouth goal since the Premier League. So should be interesting because there are some crackers in there.
You can follow that at AFCB Podcast. Sam, it's good to talk to you. Sam Davis from the Back of the Net podcast, live on BBC Radio Solent.
Yeah, so I was on the breakfast show, which was mad, talking about this World Cup of AFC Bournemouth goals. With me is AD Brown, who you've probably seen from previous videos. AD, how are you, mate?
I'm not doing too bad, mate. Not doing too bad. Sorry, everyone, that you got to see me again.
Working from home, or are you out and about at the moment?
No, working from home. I've been here for the last 3 or 4 days. Yeah, it kind of is what it is, really. Yeah. I mean, I used to be home based in a previous job, so disruption isn't too bad as such for me, but I'm a little bit bored.
Yeah, I know, and it's horrible, that football, isn't it? It's really, really horrible. And I was just saying earlier, the last time I saw you, when I was gagging for a pee outside the main stand, and I had to run to King's Park Cafe because the queues for the North Stand were so big, and you looked at me really quizzically, like, what the hell is he doing? And like you said, I haven't run that
football
quickly.
with you for 15 years, and I've never seen you run so quick.
Harsh, mate. Very harsh.
True story,
I love it. Yeah, true story. So we're reviewing 4 goals from Group E. Yesterday was a really tight vote. If you want to see the result of yesterday's vote, then just click the previous video, and you can see in the description the percentages. But yeah, we're going to go with the 4 goals. That's the one, mate. First one from this season, Harry Wilson against Man City. I mean, what a goal that was, eh?
Oh, God, just you couldn't have put it any further in that top corner. You could have been 8'5" and you wouldn't have saved that.
Yeah,
it was an absolute peach.
I thought it was when he stepped up. I mean, I knew he had a good left foot, but I thought that's too far out. But he, what a shot it was! And yeah, like you say, had it been any further, to the top or to the right, it would have hit the post and come out. It was perfect, wasn't it?
Absolutely perfect. I mean, was that the first one he got for us?
I think it might have been, yeah.
I think it might have, yeah. It was pretty early on in the year, and it was a little bit. Who is this Harry Wilson guy? And then ping.
Yeah, it was such a good goal, and his form wasn't overly great actually. In terms of sort of combining with the team, but when he stepped up, you sort of thought, set pieces. So yeah, if you want to see that goal, by the way, click the card at the top of the screen, and if you want to vote for it, we've also got in the description below the Twitter link that you need to go to place your vote for that goal. Okay, the vote opens at 9 a.m, so in about an hour's time. Click it and you can vote. So that's Harry Wilson. Goal number 2, his namesake Callum against West Brom. This was from September 2016, and I think this was after Callum came back from his injury, and he hadn't scored for a while, and then he got on the score sheet. It was a cross from Adam Smith, I think. If you want to see the goal, click the card at the top, and a lovely little cheeky finish, wasn't it?
Lovely cheeky little finish. Just that's the Callum Wilson that I miss, where he's just got a confidence to try something a little bit cheeky, a little bit audacious, and just what a flick into the bottom corner that was. So I think I remember watching it at the time. We saw the cross came in again from Smith, and everyone expecting to take a touch, do a little turn, or lay the ball off to someone else, and before you knew it, it pinged, it come off his back heel into the bottom corner, and that was the winning goal from that game as well, wasn't it?
Yeah, so, it was. We won 1-0, and those kind of those goals inspire confidence as well, because quite often when they're not confident, they always want to take a touch and make sure of it. But that was just instinctive, and from there he went on to score a hatful as he does. So yeah, that's goal number 2.
And I tried that one myself when we played football on a Tuesday night, and I was as surprised as everybody else to see it come off as well. Never done it again. But
did Alex Deutsch have it on his GoPro or not?
Do you know what? I think he has.
Oh, I'd love to see it.
Yeah, I think he has got that somewhere. Yeah. So
I would love to see that goal.
I'll go back through the group and see if I can find it.
Good
Maybe
man.
You can have that as a comment.
Yeah. I'll put it on my archive. Goal number 3, Junior Stanislas against Everton. He seems to love a goal against Everton. This wasn't in the 3-3. This was in a 1-0 win in September 2016, so our second season. And that was a Harry Arter swift pass from the left, and he just controlled it. And then, hardly with any backlift, pinged it into the top left-hand corner. Decent strike, that, eh?
Yeah, again, another really hard one to say because he was pretty central to the keeper as he hit it. He hit it across him, but curling out into the top corner once again. Really solid effort. Really like it. I didn't realise that was only the 1-0 game actually, because every other game we've had with Everton at home has just been mental.
Goals galore, and and if you want to see that goal, click the card at the top of the screen. Once again, Junior Stanislas, great ping, and obviously he loves a goal from distance. Scored that peach of a free kick against West Brom as well, which is one of the other goals. And finally, in this group though, at least, this is a bit of a underrated goal, I think. David Brooks against Brighton. I think he scored 2 in this game, but it's his second that we're talking about. And it's this kind of pirouetted header that he did. If you want to see the goal, click the card at the top of the screen. But what are your thoughts on this goal?
I love that. It was a bit like Wilson's, wasn't it? It's just the crosses come in, and you're looking at it again. You're not in a shooting position or anything there, and he's just got underneath it and just flicked it back and over the goalkeeper. I'm sure we will tell everybody at the time it was completely intentional. It looked it, but just brilliant.
I think it might have been. It was where Fraser cut back onto his right foot, and then he jumped, and he was turning whilst he was jumping, and just put it over his head, and then I'm getting dizzy. I want to fall over in a minute. And it just looped over the keeper. It was such a good goal, and then we ended up winning that match 2-0. So what a goal!
Goals. It's been a bit dire, hasn't it?
And you know what? I've been watching back through a load of them, obviously doing this, and you kind of think, oh my goodness, I miss that sort of Bournemouth. You watching us, scoring at will, and hopefully we'll see more of it if the remaining 9 games are going to be played this season. Who knows? But so if you had to sort of pin your colours to the mast and sort of say which 2 goals you think will get through with this particular vote, which ones would you go for, AD?
Ooh, Again, I think Wilson's, just for the audacity of
when you say Wilson's
kind of flick as well.
Callum.
Callum Wilson. Yeah. I'm not covering my bets there by just coming up with
I'd say cop out.
Yeah, whilst it wasn't anything showy and an absolute thunderbolt from outside the box, it's certainly my favourite of the ones that you've listed so far.
Yeah. Okay. And then if you think that there's going to be another one, which is your second
Probably
choice?
Brooks. I think, again, the header from Brooks.
Interesting. Well, you can make your vote now. At 9 o'clock when it opens, click the Twitter link, make your vote, and then vote goes on till midnight. And then, it'd be interesting to see who goes through. We've got a few rounds after that, and then the quarterfinals will commence. I think it's Tuesday. So, keep abreast with everything on YouTube and Twitter. But AD, thank you so much for coming on.
That's all right, mate. Thanks for keeping us amused whilst the madness is going on at the moment.
Trying to bring some excitement into it by seeing a few goals. But thank you very much. And we will see you in the next video. Up the cherries.